If I only keep the faith, oh, I know he'll make a way. You see, I'm next in line. I know. Let me sing. I'm next in line for my blessing. Tell somebody, I'm next in line. I know I won't complain.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
I'm next, oh Lord, in line. I know I took my burdens and I laid them at his feet. I know my needs he supplied. Under his wings, oh, I'm gonna hide. You see, I'm next in line. I know. I'm next in line for my blessings. Whatever it is, I'm next. I don't know what you need, but he knows everything. I won't complain. I know he's gonna come. Give him the praise today. Don't complain. You see, sometimes it may seem like I can't make it over, but I'm gonna wait. Yes, I'm gonna wait until my change comes. He may not come when I call him, but he's always on time. Oh, I'm gonna wait. He's gonna work it out. You see, I believe with all of my heart. He's gonna work it out. Whatever I need. I'm waiting on you, Lord. I know you're gonna do it for me. Whatever I need, I know you'll provide. All I gotta do is just have a little faith in you. I'm next. I'm giving you thanks right now. Call somebody, tell them I'm next. He told me to tell you
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
you need, whatever you need, he will provide. Ah, yes, sir. I believe, I believe, I believe. I can't complain. I refuse to complain. I'm next in line.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, Bang, bang, bang.
No matter how long it takes, I believe. I can't complain. I won't complain. No, 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 no. I'm next in line.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm next. Sometimes I feel like a
And I'm going to say a pleasant good morning to the corridor. When I come to social media. Library on point 14. I know you all missed us. I'm going to say a pleasant good morning to Library on point 14 and all of you down there in Library on point 14. Good morning to you that look on to us on 648 TV. I'm going to say a pleasant good morning to its host on 648 TV, my brother Irvin Felix. Good morning to you. Oh boy, Mr. Felix. And your wife, your kids. Don't worry, man. It now start. It will spread like wildfire. So for those of you that look on to in point down there in point 14, Library on 648 TV with our good friend Mr. Felix. So Trinidad and Tobago now my morning. Yes, we will also be on the platform of 648. Right here, remember we used to have and then soon we will be also be up and locking with Wall Street. Wall Street platform will also be available to us. So I say thanks so much to Mr. Felix for making his platform 648 TV available to us right here on the Ground Report. I'll say thanks to Wall Street in advance, but also will be making his platform available to us right here on the Ground Report. All these things are being put in place before that big move. With our fingers crossed. Just like the Ground Report on here, take a little while to grow. And don't forget you could get Mr. Felix Irvin and Felix with this big program from 12 to 2. 12 midday, he goes live to 2 p.m. a 2-hour program.
The ashes we rise, there's no one like you. None like you.
Bang, 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 bang.
Our God is greater. Our God is
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God.
Namaste, blessing, good morning to those who look on to us on Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube, Corridor Transformation. Yes, and for those of you that are now locking on to the Ground Report in the morning on 648 TV. Let me say again, a pleasant good morning to its host, Irvin Felix. And you can get his program live
And if our God is with us, then what can
from 12 midday, Monday to Friday from 12 midday to 2 p.m. That is what we're talking about.
and if our
Wall Street will be joining us very, very, very soon. He doesn't know how to get up early. But I want to make sure I do on the morning is link all the positive vibes programs that intend to work and support the government in the right way on this journey of rebuilding Trinidad and Tobago. I know Irvin have been doing a very, very good job. Mr. Pleasant, good morning to Carmen, Wendy, and Primrod, Stephanie, and Stefan, Pamela, your Brady Bunch, good morning to you. Woodram John, good morning. Matilda Rhodes, good morning to you. Bisnat Prasad, good morning. Peter Samlal Singer, pleasant good morning to you. Wendy and John, good morning. Ashmir, good morning to you. Pamela Palu, good morning. Jacqueline, Sammy, a pleasant good morning to you. Ryan Ali John, a pleasant good morning to you. David Sammy J.G. Jr., good morning. Jason Mitchell. Angela, good morning to you. 007 out there in London, good morning to you. Angela Lochan, good morning. Cyril, Rupchan Singh, a pleasant good morning to you. Sudesh Sukdev, a good morning to you. And don't forget, I would like you all to welcome one of the newest platforms that have joined us in the morning. 648 TV. Well, you all know the host of that television, that online program. Irvin, Mr. Felix. Let me say again a pleasant good morning to his wife and kids. Good morning to you all. It will be. The more the point 14 Labrador people. Hear us. We'll get to know that in the morning they have something to look on to. Yeah, because I'll make sure I'll be interviewing the MP and both MPs support us for 14 Labrador. Yeah, to make sure you keep in tune with both of them constituents. Yes, so let me make sure and tell Mr. Felix a pleasant good morning to him. Hey Tony Harry, good morning. All eventually, my friend Mr. Felix had to do is let his people know that they can log on to 6.648 TV on a morning from 6 to 9, and they're going to get the ground report.
Into the darkness you shine.
Hey, Kerr, Prasad, a pleasant good morning to you. Darren, good morning.
There's no one like you.
Troy Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. Mark Gittins, good morning. Devon Maharaj, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Mary, good morning. Marilyn Citron, a pleasant good morning to you. Rajinja. Rajan, good morning. Gurat Mohan, good morning. Ruby, good morning. Gloria Escola, a pleasant good morning to you. Hey, Sheldon Roach, good morning to you. Just acknowledging you all. I want to make sure I acknowledge the 648 TV family. Good morning to you all and welcome to the Ground Report. Timothy McLean, good morning.
And if our God is for us, and who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, and what
Jason Jeffries, good morning. Savika Balkan, good morning to you.
for us?
Kane Farmer Kane, a pleasant good morning to you.
And if our
And Moon Sammy, a pleasant good morning to you.
can stand against.
Hey, Gemma Phillip, good morning. Timothy Roberts, how are you going, my brother? Good morning. Sharon Becky, good morning. Paul Danielson, good morning to you. Joel Ariel, good morning. Hey, Sir Roger saying good morning. Zaretta, good morning to you. Yes, good morning, Mr. Felix. Michael, good morning to you. Elizabeth Lamb, good morning. Kendall. Good morning to you. Well, Kendall is asking to send Wassa. When Wassa will send 24/7 water, 24/7 water at Superior in the Prime Minister area. Oh, boy. That's what he's asking, eh? Hey, Felix Monty, good morning to you. We have two Felix to lock on, eh? Nas Ali, a pleasant good morning to you. Mr. Ali, good morning. Nas, tell Mr. Ali, call me, no, man. I'm calling him here and saying, me, man. Bring him on, good morning. But I feel Mr. Ali ducking me, you know, Nas. Talk to him, you know. Hey, Amina, good morning. Damian Vincent Acton, a pleasant good morning to you. Jagroup, good morning. V Singh, good morning to you.
Into the darkness you shine.
Whoa, let me say a pleasant good morning, well, boy. How you guys pronounce that, boy? Oh, tell me how to pronounce that. When you send a voice note for me, I will show you what I'm talking about. BXBB. And he said, good morning, everyone. First time on the live. So let me make sure welcome that fella. So obviously, he's locked on to us on 648 TV. So send a thing, let me tell me how to pronounce that. Let me go back to you. How you pronouncing that? Patricia Reed, make sure you welcome all the people that will be joining us. From 648 TV. Hey Dave, Bali, good morning. David, good morning. Sinat, yes. Keshan Ali, a pleasant good morning to you. A brother from another mother, eh? What do you man? He said first time he joined the meeting. Sunil, Ramota, good morning. Laila going here. Mala, good morning. Mala seen some only now going on this party. You ready, bunch? I don't tell you all morning already. Hey, Cletus, good morning. Tony Harry, good morning. Ready, man, ready, man. All the other send our voice, so pronounce that day for me. Man, I just went and say, boy, let me just say, I will just say, BXBB, MXN. That's what I go say, yes. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Let's see what the mouse thing in there. Say good morning, everyone. First time on the live. Alright, I didn't miss out nobody. Right, let me see.
And if our God is for us,
So good morning, BX,
never stop us.
BB,
And if our God is with us, then what can stand?
and welcome to the Ground Report program.
Our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if
Make sure and share.
is with us,
Let everybody up there in La remain point 14. Nobody can come and get the information.
stand.
Where they can interact with your MPs. Mala tell you morning already. Beverly, Sharon, Bash.
Our God is great.
Hey, good morning. Dave, all of you, I don't tell you all morning, eh? Right, who else new are seeing Dave from? So there, good morning. And those of you that are locked on to us. Hey, Kiva Batiste, good morning to you.
Our God is great.
Jennifer Ramjet, good morning.
Is strong.
And for those of you that are locked on to us from 648 TV, just say hi, so I will know well.
Our God is healer. Awesome in
I will welcome you all.
our God. Our God. And if our God
Shireen,
us,
Shireen, Simongal, good morning.
and if our
Red Lutchman, good morning. Samin, good morning, Mary. Cassie Williams, good morning.
and who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against?
Aldwin, Edwards, a good morning to you. Yes, and good morning to all our foreign patriots. Hey, Pundit Ram, P Ram, Param. Hey, Mr. Pundit Param Maraj, no long I see you. How are you going? And let me say morning to Imam Kazim too. Good morning, Imam Kazim. Uri, I tell you morning already. Rupert Lal, good morning. I don't tell you morning. User 1111, good morning to you. Ruben, Socrates, good morning. And you lock on from the Virgin Islands. Virgin Islands, a pleasant good morning to you. Frank James, good morning. Wayne Felix, good morning. Cassie, I tell you morning already.
What are you
Trini Flavor.
to wine? Oh,
Hey, Trini Flavor, good morning, boy. No longer I see you.
there's no
Good morning to you, my brother.
you,
Trini Flavor, man.
none like you.
Brando Chan morning.
Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one,
Chan for that. Sing good morning to you.
none like
Kabul, I don't tell you morning already, eh?
our God is greater. Our God is stronger.
Hey, Naresh, I tell you morning already. Oh boy. Susan, how you going? Bootman, good morning. Mommy's Juice, better known as Mommy Juice Iron Lady.
Our God,
Hey Marcus, good morning out here from Switzerland. Hey Marcus, a pleasant good morning to you and welcome to the Ground Report. Out there in Switzerland.
into the darkness you shine.
That's what we're talking about. Calvary Spirit, know well all of you a pleasant good morning to you all. That's it for the mornings. We have to start this very, very important program. Robin Lachmidial, good morning to you. Matilda Rhodes, how are you going? A pleasant good morning to you. Marilyn Sicharan, good morning. Anne Marie Amen, I ain't see you every morning. How are you going? Danny Mutilal, good morning.
God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power.
Yes, Felix over here. Yeah.
Our God,
The Groove Master Songs, a pleasant good morning to you. Look on out there in New York. Tara, Brandon, good morning.
any other.
Hey, Dana Lewis, good morning.
Awesome in power, our God. Our God.
The Ground Report with Mikey K.
Radical, good morning.
Bang, 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 bang.
And Jackman, a pleasant good morning to you. And Brown and all, good morning. Hey, Emma Mary. Good morning to you.
And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us,
Nice.
can stand against?
648 TV. Well, I see you all are joining. I can watch you all numbers from right here. I may even go in and see some of you all that are look on that side, eh? So I should say lock on in LA, Trinidad? You lock on in LA, Trinidad or America? Princess Song, good morning to you. Bobby, good morning.
Our God is healer, awesome in power, our God. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power, our God. Our God. And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? And if our God is for us,
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh boy. You know I don't see Hayden Joseph here, but today he pop up. Well, that's the only way I'll be able to get rid of Hayden Joseph. And Brandon Daniel, two very, very, very disrespectful. Yeah. Brandon Daniel, Hayden Joseph, and 1 foot cock was very, very disrespectful. Very, very stink and disrespectful towards Roadbrook yesterday. Which part them is? I don't see them. If only see them on this chat, you only just let me know now, man. This program is not about bacchanal and personalities and things. It's just about straight talk. Business. We deal with straight talk business. Yeah, but I don't see them. All right, I'll go check it out. I'll check it out. Let's see who sent the first voice note for the morning. Let's see. What's on this front burner?
Yeah, and I was calling you this morning, but I didn't get you, so I'll leave a voice message for you. Why don't you find out from the source if this man, is talking the truth? They call Minister Jolene John and find out if that is true, because she is the woman who announced the project and doing everything. Yeah. Because I remember when Manny come up with this stupid plan where you have vision this and vision that. None of them things what Jolene and them show here. They ever had that on Manny video? I never see them thing. Caution, she put him this Brian Manny in any place.
We'll go and watch some of those headliners and them there. Let me see what is in the headliners on those papers and them this morning. Oh boy. I don't go and deal with Brian Manning. I don't deal with he. Right, so you all hear this, eh? Today's Guardian. The PM describes Peace March as dismal failure. Dismal failure. Wow, that Peace March real fail. A cop held for Hoover kidnapping. Police officer among 3 suspects in Vishnu Lala's adoption killing. The PSA accuses CPO of stalling wage negotiations. But that's the PSA. Wow, farmer killed hours after kidnapping. A police officer last assigned to the Shogunas police station is among 3 held in relations to the kidnapping and murder of livestock farmer Vishnu Lala. The officer who failed to show up to work in the last 2 weeks after being transferred to the Londonville police post was held on Sunday along with another man. The 3rd suspect was held yesterday morning. Lala was killed despite relatives paying $50,000, which was half of the $100,000 ransom demanded for his safe release. Hey boy, they pay the money and they still kill him, man.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Hey, our next well, bad news again. Retired cop survives a Pitbull attack. After years of protecting citizens, a retired police constable is now recovering from a battle that nearly cost him his life. An attack by a Pitbull outside his Claxton Bay home. O'Neill Suku fought back. Yes, he fought back. He fought back tears yesterday as he recalled the terrifying moment the dog mauled him on Saturday night. Despite his injuries, he managed to save both himself and his wife, Sherry. Wow, speaking at his Suda Hill home, Suda Hill Road home, Suko said he returned around 9:45 p.m. with his family and sent them inside ahead of him. So boy, them trying them get me. Regionally, election bell rings in St. Lucia. St. Lucians will go to the polls on December 1st to elect a new government. 11 months before the general election is constitutionally due in November 2026. Hey, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, on a radio and television broadcast, said that he had already advised the Governor General, Errol Charles, to dissolve the Parliament on Monday, and that nomination day will be November the 21st of November. Okay, very good. The mayor welcomes continuity of the San Fernando waterfront development. At least the mayor at San Fernando, let me see what mayor is that. San Fernando Mayor, Robert. He welcome in the center. Yeah, short man, boy. Yes, San Fernando Mayor, he welcome. Yeah, he welcome welcome the continuity of the San Fernando waterfront development. At least he have more cojones than Brian Manning. I'm going in Brian Manning tail most likely today. The Pitbull need to give he some bite. He on stupidness. He on real stupidness. But the mayor could welcome the continuity, technically endorsing it, won that for his city. You, Brand Manning, even if they say that Kamala Dem is using your father ideas, you supposed to be thanking them. Thanks very much for taking part of my father ideas. My father was a good one. This is what it is you all implemented that he failed to. It's a good thing for the city of San Fernando or Trinidad and Tobago on the whole. That's what you, fat boy Manning, supposed to be saying. You dotish dumb piece of pork, fella. Instead, you're saying those type of things. You are talking about they run out of ideas. What you're all supposed to be saying is thanks so much for the government that I have been serving for the last 10 years. That my father turned in the grave. Turning in the grave. Because the man who run that 10-year government went and walked over here, it's alleged, and killed the man. Hit the man a spirit blow. That's what you Manning supposed to be saying. That you are happy that the UNC Kamala Prasad predecessor government seeing the vision of your father, unlike a predecessor Rowley, who still inherit your father so much that he in 10 years couldn't implement not one thing, not one of your father's vision. You big fat piece of pork, Manning, Brand Manning, you're a failure. Your father crying in the grave. Manning should come out in spirit with a cocky broom and stale piss. You, Brand Manning, and beat you all over your face for being so stupid, for being so disrespectful, and going against your own father vision for dirty Keith Rowley that sent your father to the grave earlier than expected. Well, I can remember the last man that put me out of the parliament. Yes, I was put out of the parliament. And today that man regretted it. I from Lekoto. For those of you who don't know where Lekoto is, if you was my son, I disown you, boy. He's a nasty son.
Bang, 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 bang.
Let's see what else it have any headliners there. Again, let me say a pleasant good morning to all of you that are looking to us on social media. Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube, Corridor Transformation, The Ground Report on YouTube, plus on 648 Television. Yeah, 648 Television. All the viewers on 648 Television, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Hey, good morning, Andy Rampasar. Andy Williams, local elections will come. Yes, yes, it will. Hey, Jamelia Khan, a pleasant good morning to you. Matty, good morning. I'm going by Brand Manning constituency office. I had to deal with he boy. He's a nasty man.
Bang, 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 bang.
I know the people that love the Manning, his father, from San Fernando East, know what a failure. And that ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. And that Brand Manning going against your own father. A man make your father sick. Boss, he get him sick, he hit him a spirit blow. Boss and say that. Or the man play him out. a caring government. Even if you take some of the ideas from your father, instead you endorse. And then in endorsing, same plane, Rowley not there again, same plane in the last 10 years. You don't know why Manning, your father, predecessor and all, this man, why Rowley didn't use none of your father plans, none of the PNM, you know, not in birth, Aspi Dolly, comments, none of them in use Manning plans. You're so big and dumb. I don't know, boy. You instead of looking like Manning's son. And, you know, I will leave all what I say when I go by that live down San Fernando East in front of a constituency office. I, the Pitbull, had to deal with you, Brian Manning.
Bang, 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 bang.
Good morning, caller. Where are you calling from and what's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Pleasant good morning, Andy Williams. Pleasant good morning, Mickie K. Pleasant good morning to Trinidad and Tobago, the haters and the bad mind and them. And then, Brian Manning is ashamed. He can't walk in his father's footsteps. I told that he's Brian Manning's son. Because he's saying the Honorable Prime Minister had to apologize for the blueprint. That was his father's vision. If that was your father's vision, you didn't fall up on your father's vision. Even man Rowley come on our platform and boast and say the last man come out of parliament, they still go with him and went lucky too and work voodoo to get power to get rid of Manning. And you say, boy, you the cabinet for the last 9 years plus. And you say, boy, you see the close to do my father had a vision, 2020 vision. So we complete the vision down on the waterfront now. I leave a legacy. And Kerr, my father, literally you say that your father can currently work for your father. Nothing at all. And that's real sad, you know. And if your father was doing that project and he was a minister, you push it for that project to go on to benefit the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and they.
Yes, boy, because at least part of my father's vision, when I failed PNM, failed to implement any of the father vision. I'm glad that somebody else thinking because I'm a father. If that vision, I'm a father.
I'm a father.
But I believe now that Brian Manning didn't hate his father. I believe that Brian Manning and his father didn't have a good relationship. I believe that's why Manning was keeping away from that fella. He realized that fella is a son that stabbed him in the back.
He should, when he showed the world, he really hated his father. Because even man only went lucky to all over Tobago, dig up dead man, cut goated to get rid of Manning. And you sided with that evil, wicked Prime Minister who glad the people on them. Even from Tobago, even Trinidad, because Rowley is a man from Tobago. The Honorable Cabinet Secretary went to Tobago and gave Farley a license. Where they could report and do this and all kind of thing again. And Rowley never look up to people in Tobago. 95% of Tobago is black people. There's an East Indian woman. Look, when Kamala was done, Basel Pandey was there, they get Baptist holiday. They get schools, they get Peace Island, up Train City up there. Bobby and Eva and Rowley take away the land from them. So they black people must not land and send them quite down. Licensing offense, then give them 2 acres land to pile up down there. They're wicked and evil, the PNM say they own. Like they learning. And they're coming now and saying they love poor people. The only poor people to come out and march the European CPAP to benefit. That nasty one they call Sean Flips who work at 91 about 20, 15 gang. She work a day, she get $10,000 a month. You know what money is that? And the rest, and then
who get that? Who getting that, you say?
She was getting that, they had to investigate that. Some Sharon or some kind of thing used to work at 91 point, you know she?
Oh, no, I don't know who's that.
She was a CPAP.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, she was a CPAP contractor. I know she had about 15 CPAP gang. She had about 3 in her rank Wednesday.
Oh, but that's alleged.
So was she a rank?
Yeah, that's alleged.
Alleged.
Yeah.
I gotta say alleged because I know you shook hands. I ain't coming and talk by guest.
The only Sharons I know is the ones that is beyond this program everybody see on the live. I don't know nothing about any other Sharon who used to work by I want nothing.
No.
Non-entities. I
only play this clip. I want to get rid of the station in no trouble. I understand no public call letter fail because right now you're going good. And this one I love plus bless.
I don't know, nobody can say no Sharon, whoever is, wherever Sharon, that wherever they come from, wherever. I don't know that person. The way they send that protocol letter for me, because I don't know who you talking about. And whatever you talking about, you are legend that. Right? Well, it's just one fact I hear about somebody, me don't know who is that, some PLM hierarchy person that say the name Sharon that Gerrel was getting money from Europe and didn't work a day or something, so they say. That was out in real. That the paperwork for that. Nick, a pleasant good morning to you. Nice. Let me welcome again all of you that are locked on to us. Yeah, all of you that are locked on to us. On 648 TV. It's really growing. Again, welcome to the Ground Report. I want to believe most of you are down there from Point 14, Labre, the Point 14 Labre crew, Citrus, all of you down there deep south, Erin, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you, and welcome to the Ground Report. And I would like you all to welcome 648 TV. We have Mr. Evan Felix. Welcome to each and every one of you. Soon we'll also be having Wall Street platform. Will be joining us on the morning right here on the Ground Report. And don't forget you can get Evan Felix every day from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. 2 hours, a 2 hours program live. He just go up on dealing and talking about the issues. Nice. I'm a young partner, Rafi saying, Rafi Nanan. I like them so they try to juggle my brain and thing now. Ravi Nanan say, right now Felicia Thomas, PSA, and the CPO fall out over the 10%. They ain't fall out over the 10%, Papa. I read the news there, Ravi Nanan. What's going on is, she is saying that the CPO is delaying the negotiations between themselves and him. That is what it is she's vexed about and is talking about. So you see, me get personal, me say Ravi is a B-man, Ravi is a Mako businessman, me say Ravi MC, me say Ravi FN, me say Ravi, no! What I do is I debate him back Ravi with the facts. He come along the line there, alright, and all we will do, always do on the Ground Report is, just correct them when they come in with the thing. Correct them. So Felicia Thomas right now is angry, and it is in the Guardian, of the delay of the CPO. When it comes to negotiation, he's delayed. So Rafi, come better than that, partner. Come better than that. I catch you. You wretch you. I catch you.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey Lorna, a pleasant good morning to you. So much of you that are locked on here. All right, my friend here, Patricia Reed, that could never admit one thing good that the government do. They say the CPO is a professional. instead of he saying Felicia, he say Foolisha. Felicia lying, Foolisha lying. My God. Yeah, Calypsonia no Patricia Reed. Patricia Reed said the CPO cannot come out and talk. Felicia knows what have to be done before they meet. Ask Tanku. That's how they could come with Patricia Reed. The government in Parliament already indicated Patricia, Mr. Patricia Reed, a woman that have mustache and beard. The government done, that's why me can't like you. You's a man. I can't like you at all. Yeah, I like you as a man, as a human being. But I can't like you in that kind of way. Almighty God make two sex, man and woman. I say no more Patricia Reed. Me know nothing about man and woman and woman. You is a woman and you are mustache and beard, Patricia. I respect that. You can be what you want to be, so long as it's not with me.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh Lord.
Hear me, name one.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Well, boy, let me say pleasant good morning to Alfonso. He said Labre in the house. Yes, Labre in the house. Point 14 in the house. Yes, 007, so his name should be Patrick Reed, not Patricia. He has mustache and beard. She has mustache and beard. That's why she like to be always want to interfere with Munsami. This one, that one. Only want to interfere with a set of woman. Patricia Reed. Patricia Reed have a mustache and beard. That's why you notice all she does attack is woman, you know. He says she's a, you know, them common foul cock. Yeah. You know, in the morning you see them common foul and them cock and them in the morning they so they oh, let's go again. Oh, you know them common foul cock is. Patricia Reed is an old, rusty, old common foul cock. You know them old one with feather dropping the thing with this choke and fight. The spikes. Long and bent so like a old witch. Yeah. Whatever, I forget how to do a cocker. I sure I could impersonate a good bad dog. Yeah, Patricia Reed, take that.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, all the lines are open. The lines are open. 007. All right, Ann Brown here. Okay, Andrea, sorry. Labrindos, Andrea. Oh, God, girl. It's not a he's a she. Labra, good morning. Andrea, good morning. Ricardo, good morning. Hey, look, Ricardo say USA and Venezuela come to a deal. Where's the deal USA and Venezuela come to? Let me hear Ricardo. Send it for me. Alright. Ravi Nanan say, Andy, most of the people who support the UNC getting fed up of empty promises. Jason De Silva, vex. I know who is that. Who is Jason De Silva that vex? Somebody say, Rich said that is fake news. That Venezuela and America come to a deal. Somebody look who already said that is fake news. Trini Flavor, what about Grandy? Hey, Grandy in the house. A pleasant good morning to you. To all of you out there in Grandy. Sandy Grandy Valencia, good morning to you all. Right, all the lines open. Let me check these voice notes and them there before I continue going through some of the headliners in the newspapers. Yeah, we have to go through some of the headliners in the newspapers. So we don't know the mayor of San Fernando welcomes the continuity of San Fernando waterfront development, right? We already know killed despite the ransom payment paid. Cop is among 3 held in the kidnapping murder of a livestock farmer. They pay the money and they still kill the man. Nasty, stinking people. Yeah. 1 killed, 2 injured in weekend violence. What weekend violence is that? Yeah. Weekend violence, they say homicide detectives are investigating the death of a man whose body was found off the Solomon Hotel Highway in Gasperlo on Sunday, as gun violence across the country left 2 other men wounded in separate shootings. So they find a man on the Gasperlo Highway. Imagine that. So police said around 4:10 p.m., a farmer walking near the National Gas Company pipeline, right? He went to organize and feed his animals when he spotted a man dead in the bushes, in the bushy area near Harmony Hall, opposite the southbound lane of the highway. The man appeared to have been shot or stabbed in the face. Yeah, them was fighting up, man. The farmer alerted the Gasperlo police station and officers responded. The victim was not identified up to yesterday. So whoever dead, they didn't identify that person yet. Something does not seems right. The PSA boss annoyed with CPO over stalled 10% wage talk.
Nothing doesn't seem right. PSA President Felicia Thomas. Jesse IAM, ascribed as the Chief Personnel Officer's delay in coming. Us annoyed with CPO over stalled 10% wage talks. News 7. Tuesday, November 11, 2025. Association, PSA, President Felicia Thomas, has expressed her annoyance over what she described as the Chief Personnel Officer's delay in coming to the bargaining table to honor the government's promised 10% salary increase for public servants. And as Thomas prepares to address her members today, she told Guardian Media yesterday, something doesn't seem right. Last Monday, Thomas expressed confidence that CPO, Reted Commander Dr. Darrell Dindial would have invited the union to commence negotiations in the coming days. That confidence was bolstered by Finance Minister Davendranath Tanku, who said he had given the CPO written instructions to commence talks following the conclusion of the 2026 budget debate.
You hear that, Rafi Nanan? Tanku, you want to blame, said he writes the CPO, given instructions of the government wishes. You hear that, partner? We are to say about that now, Rafi. Then we continue.
However, Tanku said he was later informed that a few prerequisites needed to be finalized before face-to-face talks could begin. However, Thomas, who wants negotiations and subsequent payments completed by Christmas next month, said the CPO seems to be delaying the matter. I wrote them last week, and I proposed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. I have not received an acknowledgement of the letter. I have not received any correspondence indicating any of the dates that I have proposed to meet, but I intend to press on him a bit this week to ensure that we get a date, because at this point it seems as though the CPO office is now stalling to come to the table and offer 10%, Thomas said.
Bobby, I don't think so because other people would have told me. Bobby is telling me here, Trinidad and Tobago, Andy, the audio is distorted. You all let me know if that audio is coming across distorted, please. Right, Trini Faso say the CPO is a PNM puppet. Oh my God. Well, we don't know that. Right, what we know is Ati Keto say, well, good morning. Andy and crew doing a good job, all right. Sabotage, what is really coming across distorted? Let me know, you know. Let me know if it's coming across distorted or if it's all right, right? And wrong on here. Let me know. Right? I turn it down a little bit and I clean it up a little bit. So you all let me know, please.
Said. Thomas noted that the CPO appeared eager to engage in negotiations when the offer was a 4% increase under the former People's National Movement, PNM, administration. However, now that the offer has changed under the new government, she said there seems to be a noticeable hesitancy, which she finds troubling. They were eager to offer 5% for the next period when we didn't even finish the 4% discussions. That was before the court. But now that we have our offer of 10%, they seem to be very hesitant to come to the table, which is something that doesn't seem right to me, where that is concerned, the PSA president stressed. But Thomas said her unease goes beyond mere concern now. I wouldn't say concern. It's an annoyance. I would say more than anything else. There's no reason for there to be any delay in the CPO coming to the table. There was an instruction given. The minister has given his written instructions to the CPO. What is the delay? Thomas reiterated that she was initially told by the CPO that his office was preparing calculations to accommodate the salary increase. However, she is not on board with this approach. What calculations they are preparing? I don't know because I'm not a take it or leave it person. So, they need to come to the table to engage in negotiations before they could calculate anything, Thomas said. She said if, in fact, the CPO would rather have a proactive approach, the mathematics should be simple. Calculations should have already been done if they were offering 4%. So, reality is, all you have to do is adjust any calculations to take into consideration 10% rather than 4%. Thomas said she will not be writing to the CPO again and will instead address her membership today. Today, I'm going to do a short video and post on my page, and I'll take it from there. Asked if she would bring this to the attention of the finance minister, Thomas said, he has given his instruction. There's no need for me to go to him at this point, other than the CPO needs to come to the table. Efforts to contact CPO Dindial were unsuccessful. Calls and me's. Sages to his mobile phone went unanswered. Meanwhile, attempts to get a comment from the finance minister and Labour Minister Leroy Baptiste, who is also a past PSA president, were also unsuccessful. The proposed wage increase will cover 2 periods, 2014-2016 and 2017-2019, representing a 5% increase for each period. During his presentation of the 2026 budget on October 13th, Tanku said the Prime Minister instructed him to advise the CPO to submit a 10% wage increase offer to public servants. Last week, when asked how much the offer would cost the state, Tanku said the figures would be available only after negotiations are completed. He added that, unlike the PNM administration, the United National Congress government would not place a take it or leave it offer on the table. Prior to the April 28 general elections, the then opposition UNC committed that wage negotiations for public sector employees would start with an offer of no less than a 10% increase for the relevant bargaining period, 2014-2019. Thomas, in her capacity as PSA leader, publicly endorsed the UNC and stated that a vote for the party was a vote for negotiations to begin with no less than 10%.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy, so Rafi and Nanan, they say thank you. He's saying thank you very well know that the CPO cannot pay that 10% increase at this time. So he's stolen. No. He must be a PNM. Because the Prime Minister, as Tanku say, tell him, give him the go-ahead. And he'll all give the go-ahead.
Not worried by JTUM's support for Vigil. Labels event, dismal failure. Participants in the Because Nobody Wins a War Peace Vigil, pin-up posters at the gazebo in Woodford Square, Port of Spain.
Yeah, right.
Which the Joint Trade Union Movement, JTUM, publicly supported as a dismal failure. On Sunday, over 200 people gathered at Woodford Square, Port of Spain.
Wow. All right, let me take this call. Let me just take this.
United States.
Let me take this call quick. Morning, caller.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right. And how are you? And where you calling from? And what's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
I am a Scoover.
You where?
I am a Scoover.
Hey, Miss Cooper, go ahead. What's your contribution on the ground report? What's your headliners this morning?
First time caller.
First time caller. Go ahead,
But
Miss
I was
Cooper.
on the chat.
Yes.
Now, what I would like to say, right, is that I would like to know the reason why AFC called Pastor Google 10 to 12 Thursday night. And Pastor Google, KFC called
KFC.
Pastor Google called Pastor Google about 5 to 12 Thursday night.
Thursday night. So he called KFC.
Yes.
We boy KFC called Pastor Google program about
5 or 10 minutes to 12
right in the night.
in the night. Yes.
No. He realized, I believe KFC realized Google program dead, so it's midnight in the night when everybody's sleeping, people tired, they don't eat the breakfast, the burp, they pump everything and pour on Pastor Google, all kind of thing. But you go ahead. Let's hear.
So when he called Pastor Google see the number or whatever. So Google said, "Who you calling me for? And hang up. So he called back about 5 minutes again. 12. I don't know what's so important he want to tell Pastor Google. Pastor Google said, "Why go to bed? And Pastor Google hanging up again. No. Why it is he that over the night we want to tell Pastor Google? Let him call and say it's not true. I
Nice.
have nothing against him because I like to hear him.
Glad, ya Makore for we, man.
So,
Where
so
KFC
if you
calling
know
Pastor
what,
Google now all the night for?
if you know,
Why KFC is calling
if you know
Pastor
what, you
Google
know what going
program?
on.
Yeah, you feel me in Norway,
If you know what, you know what, yeah, excuse.
if you
If
know
you
what,
know what, you know what going on.
yes.
So, he's a both sider. Or to be careful with him.
You feel KFC is
KFC, you
about
know I love
cider?
you. KFC, you know I love you, but don't you know, is he true that of you? Well, the can let us know what disease he was calling him to tell him. I only want to know. Have a good day, Andy,
Yes.
and everybody else.
Thank you.
Matilda, everybody.
Yes, thank you for Mako from again.
Caribbean, everybody Caribbean.
Yes.
Caribbean Soul, good morning.
Yeah, but
Anna, good morning. Everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. Blessing Central. I love to hear Central too. Good morning.
hey, so Cuba, you always come but the first time you call in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Until I see them, Cuba, Miss Cuba, Miss Cuba.
Yeah, they see Miss Cuba.
First time I say I have to let him know what's going on. I have to let him know.
Yeah. And the first,
I don't see 29, you know.
and the first,
I just,
so the first call you make what is because it was Macoin and you hear KFC betraying we on Casta Google program.
well, he didn't have time to say whatever because Pastor Google hung up on him and then he called back again. And Pastor Google say, why are you going to bed?
All right. KFC, call and let me know
So
where
I
you
let him
calling.
know
You have to let me know where you calling Pastor Google program for and why, what he was so determined
Thursday
to
night.
Thursday night around what time?
When it's 12, about 10 to 12, 12, I watch the time. I'm not speaking my guess.
Oh, good. KFC himself sleeping, waiting to call that's come. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Morning, Andy, Lennox, Mickie, Newbie, and to everybody out there. Andy, it's a rainy day today. It's a rainy day. Everybody stay dry. And Andy, this nonsense with Brian Manning, right? Well, Botiwari put a stop to him because you remember Botiwari was the Minister of Planning and Development under the partnership government, right? And Botiwari in an interview on Sunday, he said, I'll see if I get the link for you. He said that it's not true, right? What Brian Manning says is not true. But then again, Brian Manning should have been pleased to see that it took another government, if that is true, to take another government to implement his father's policies. You see, it's the same thing. It took the partnership government to acknowledge Kamaluddin Mohammed, who was a founder of the PNM. It always takes another government to acknowledge what the PNMites send them. Always, right? Because they have no feelings for their own. None whatsoever. So I don't know what nonsense Brian Manning talking. You see, they spreading their propaganda. Oh, and by the way, I forgot my manners. Good morning to Mr. Felix and to Wall Street. Welcome to the Ground Report program. Andy, there is a clip that Wall Street keeps playing about Marvin Gonzalez and the propaganda of the PNM. I wish you would get it. He said he'll send it for you. And Andy, you have to keep playing it because the propaganda of the PNM is very, very strong now, right? And because you see now they have nothing to talk about, so they rake back up live sport, right? And that is why you should also get annual clip as well with the Express News and Sales. It's good. Both Express and Guardian Media had to come out and say that they're losing sales. That is the power of the people. We have to put a stop to them and their propaganda. We have to do it. And you must get the clip and keep playing it with the propaganda of the PNM in every nook and cranny. And before I leave, I want to tell you something. They are two disrespectful degenerates right? Brendan Daniel and Hayden Joseph. I know they're going to come after me, but I don't care. Right? Were very, very disrespectful to Miss Woodbrook yesterday. Right? And Andy, that is so unacceptable. But you know what it makes you realize? Probably they heard it growing up as children. That is how their father disrespected their mother. That is how they disrespect the women in their lives. So they figure that they can come and disrespect all the women on the chat here. And I think it's about time we get rid of them like how we got rid of Slimy. From all the chats, right? And Andy, as I said before, we have to keep up the pushback. Right? We're not going to allow them. We're not going to allow them. And worse yet now, you see, since Anil said that thing in the Senate, right, about Kareem Marcel, right? They're on a rampage with him now about the live sport. But Anil's name was never called in live sport. Anil was never accused of anything in live sport. Anil resigned because of the fact that he was the line minister, which was the honorable thing to do. And he resigned. And the nonsense they talk about, oh, Mrs. Pasabi says, put it in Parliament and cause the case to drop against. And that is nothing, that's a lie. It's the judge throw it out because of what the auditor did. And it was the legal team. It was the legal team in live sport who had a right to go after that man with the money. It was the legal team. Now they're blaming everybody and now they want to rake it up again to make this email gate number 2. But it's not going to work this time. That is why we as activists, regardless of how small or how big you are, we have to push back on that. No PNM propaganda has to stop. Thanks a lot, Andy.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mr. COP, I call to complain live in front of everybody. Me and Mr. Wall Street talk. Nah, but I believe he was busy because he was leaving from one state and next, however. And I'm supposed to already have the link because I already told people, because you agree on everything, that Wall Street link will be up with us just like 648 TV with Felix them. But I know you was a little busy. I ain't get it to the link yet, which is the Facebook and the YouTube. For me to get a link, well, I will tell you that off here. Let me tell you off here real quick what it is. It's required. And could you please get him to send that? Let me see if I can add him one time. Because he will need to be by his phone to accept the request. He will accept it in order for me to bring him in the system. And when he accept it, I will tell him what is the number. It have a number that they will tell me and I'll just tell him that he had to press, right? Let me tell you off here quick. Don't hang up. Let me tell you quick what I'm talking about. make a contribution by the meanwhile here first.
Good morning to you, Andy Williams. And Lennox Smith, good morning to you, Lennox Smith. And to Mickie Kerr.
Yes, and before you
Andy Williams, how are you?
before you continue, knowing that you is a man that's host on Let Us Know, WZ, Let Us Know, and we want to say thanks very much, and we welcome you on Wall Street, and George is his name?
Uncle Tommy.
Oh, Uncle Tommy and you all.
Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
And Professor Mr. Wall Street. So we want to welcome you all, although it will be put in place, hopefully by now and by today, on the Gong Report program live on a morning, as we all show unity and working together. Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother.
I agree with that. Good morning to you, Andy Williams, to Mickie Kerr and Lennox Smith, and good morning to all the listeners of the Ground Report. Miss Santa Cruz, good morning to you. Could somebody tell Brian Manning just shut up? Could somebody tell Brian Manning just shut up? Andy Williams, Donald Trump want to pass some laws that people from any country, Caribbean, any country, once they're coming into the country, they want to stop people with sick people like diabetes and obese and all these things from coming to America. Just now, Brian Manning will lose his visa and he won't be able to go to America because obese is one of the problems that Donald Trump have with people coming to America. And I believe that Brian obese. And why are we calling him Brian Manning, Brian Manning? I will tell people frankly, he don't look like Manning. Put up Trinidad and Tobago, put up a picture of Ken Valley and put up a picture of Brian Manning and see if they look reasonable. Two of them look fat.
Oh, God!
Put up a picture of Ken Valley and put up a picture of Brian Manning. And the two of them look fat. And put up a picture of Patrick Manning. I don't know why Brian Manning behaving that way. A young fella that come out from sports, used to play basketball. Taxpayers of this country under Patrick Manning give his organization was $2 or $5 million for some basketball competition that he wanted to have. All of a sudden, in 5 years' time, you just get obese. It's only when people deceitful. It's only when the people deceitful and ugly in the thinking, it'll show up in the size. Brian Manning, why would you condemn Brian Manning? Something that is good for the citizens of this country. You see the young children and them, Andy Williams and listeners of the Ground Report. You see them young children and them in Tobago that applaud Tanti Kamala, the Honorable Prime Minister, and run and hug she up and scream. The young children and children in Tobago that run and hug she up and scream. Brian Valley, you see those children and them? That revitalization program is to benefit those children and them. The future of this country, Brian Valley. Not you.
No, Brian Manning.
Not your mother.
Brian Manning.
I'm not the father. I don't know. I'm not the father. I'm not the father.
I like that one.
I don't acquire with the name.
Watch. I'm going to do my life. Don't copyright that yet. Don't copyright that yet.
That's not copyright. Yeah. Everything's not copyright. You can go back in the archive and see that copyright already. Remember all the sarcastic words all the sarcastic words and the sarcastic vocabulary come from WZYE. We create that,
Oh God, WCYE. Oh God, hey, when you come off, call him.
Yeah, we create that.
Call him. Don't forget to call him one time and we link this thing one time now. Let me get it up and running.
One thing we do there, Andy Williams, we create headline. We don't run down headline. Well, that is one thing we do there at WZYE 95.9 FM. Good morning to all the listeners that listen over there. Well, let me put a little ad now. I could if I put in a little ad, nothing wrong with that.
Well, me and mine, because all you created, I know the ground report, just create the headlines for everybody else, and I don't mind because all of is one. So you go and put in your ad now.
That is the best part. To me, that is the best part of this conversation. Brian, you have to chill out yourself. This country needs development. I hear you.
Yeah, we are here. You said this country need development.
This country needs development. From 1956 to 2025, mostly the People's National Movement in office, Brian Valley, all that years, they had development for the whole of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and never executed. You watch a government come in 6 months' time, and the National Revitalization Project, when you could see it in the blueprint, all the business chambers, every business sector in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and every private, self-made billionaires in this country applaud the government for that and tell them, broaden your horizon and think big and let me work together. The only people in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago have a problem with that is the 13th pestilence in Parliament. I repeat, the 13th pestilence in Parliament. Lennox Smith, is it factual to have a state of emergency? It must require threats, war, a flood of pestilence. Is it true that pestilence and that? And you will confirm that it's pestilence and that too. That alone require a state of emergency because we have a flood of pestilence in Parliament and a flood could be more than 12, so it's 13. That is why pestilence in the Parliament derailing the general population. But what they're doing is fooling their own community, the future of their own community. That must stop. We must put a stop to that as citizens of this country. How can we allow a government to rule this country, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, for over 65 years? For over 65 years. And when a new government take over, they're asking, we're going to get the money from this. We don't have this and we don't have that. We can clearly see you destroy the country and neglect the future of this country. And when we have ambitious, constructive, and motivated leaders today, you trying to condemn? Brian Valley, go to hell. Trinidad and Tobago have a wonderful one.
Don't forget to organize that for me one time.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Andy, good morning. Can you? Anyway, cool out here, man. It's snowing. Snowing in Chicago and snowing in Indiana, man. It's snowing heavy. I'm in Florida right now, man. Anyway, morning, Trinidad and Tobago. How they could kill him, man, just like that, man. What nonsense is going on in this thing? He's so stupid. It's so stupid they will kill him, man, just like that. For money? Boy, I don't know what's going on that place, but I really think.
Oh boy, can read the well, I hear you say in Chicago, but we get the engine a lot there. Oh boy, so like when you call, we'll leave a voice note, take off your Bluetooth, So maybe the truck and do your voice note without it hook up to the truck. Let me see this next one.
And good morning again. Andy, I've seen this guy in the PNM, that one of the minister. I forget how he name. I was looking at that guy, man. Guy ugly. Predator more better than looking at me. Way better than looking at me. Predator. Oh God, man. I mean, I know God make people, but this is good, man.
Wait, when I would ask my partner, co-host Lennox Smith, who is the guy in the PNM or former minister that is or MP that looking like Predator? You say Predator better looking than that person? To me, I think the ugliest person in the PNM, to me, I see. All of them ugly, you know. But I find the coal pot man, boy, I find he kind of extraordinary. The coal pot man, with some kind of ras or plaits. He have a kind of face there and a kind of way in truth, boy. So I don't ever see you talking about because I know Heinz and all ugly too. He's a man up on city dread. He have a dread here, so one here, so one here, so a mopper more friggin' here, more twists or more here than Heinz. Who else? Who else? You say who else they kind of ugly in the PNM there as man, boy? You can't call him bird. He look like Chucky. He face frickly, and he have a kind of way like, rah! He go running over with a knife now. Chucky, I'm Chucky. Yeah, call him bird have a kind of funny kind of thing too. But it has so much of ugly ones in the PNM there. You have to clarify for me which one Kenneth Prasad you're talking about. Because who else are they? It has some ugly woman too, boy. Oh God.
Andy, good morning again. Andy, you wasted too much time on Patricia Reid, man. You wasted time, you wasted the program. Patricia Reid, that Patricia must be Patrick or something. But yeah, man, you haven't come and do any contribution yet? But Patricia, whoever posted it. But yeah, man, I tell you that long time ago. You know, long years, you never come on here and say something in social media or talk about something. Come on, man. Yeah, not Patricia Reid.
Yes, and somebody is asking, Rich, is asking who is the ugliest for the UNC. Well, I don't know. I find all them UNC MPs and them and women and men, all of them there, I find them real nice. So me, I know you want to tell me. You want to tell me, I don't know at all. So if you could tell me who is the ugliest in the UNC, well, then I'll go tell you if you're talking the truth or not.
And the blessed morning to you and the whole the Ground Report family, the staff, Mickie K, Lennox Smith. Blessed morning to you guys. Talking to PNM fanatic yesterday and telling them about all the goodness and showing them the videos where it have that division where the UNC have to better this country and this nation. You know that man, he get pissed off, the man started to cuss and get on. Well, I was work security, so me and the other security, we had to tell the man, but he had to leave the compound. Because he started cussing and going and boy, them supporters, them hate progress. They hate to hear that the country going on get better, man. They hate that the country going on be better under the UNC. They don't want that at all. Lockdown and listening.
I still can't believe in this day and age. If only tell a PNM person something good. So if only say, look, you try and get the life fund, they will cost only for that. If only say, well, look, the government intend to get 10% of all public servants, they will cost only for that. If only tell the PNM people, hey, but look, the government, get rid of the property tax, they're costing you for that still. If they say all them demerit points, that mostly the people that get all the infringements and demerit points is on the PNM constituencies, and this UNC government move it. A man who lost the demerit points and who lost the license and all, they tell him, hey, look, the government move it. He costing you for that to all you get back the license. Boy, I don't know what to say about them PNM people, boy. They don't like nothing good.
Morning, Andy. Good morning.
kind of cold up here, boy. In Orlando, it's really cold, man. It's 38 degrees. Damn, it's cold. Anyhow, you don't need to call her Julie John. And Brian Martin, know he lying all the time, and he always lie. So people realize that not Patrick Martin's son. So Brian Martin could continue lying. It don't make a difference. You don't have to call to clarify anything. That's just wasting your time. So Felix, it was a good suggestion, Felix, but that don't make no sense. Now, Andy, Wall Street, man, he represents Trinidad, won 2 gold medal, man, in the 65 to 69 age race. 65 to 69 in the 800 and the, I believe the 800 and the 1200. He won gold medal for Trinidad. Well done, well done. Wall Street, old but not cold, still in shape. All right, Andy. Talk to you later, Andy. You don't have much to say this morning. It's too damn cold. Later. Bye.
Gentlemen, good morning. And good morning to my brothers and sisters of the Ground Report. Now, recently, with the present corruption and practices, in fact, in the URP program, what I have noticed is that to this day, there are many people who use that program who are unemployed. They are single parents. They have no other support and means of support. And the program that the government projected on for jobs for everyone using the place of the CPEP was that of jobs for permanent jobs for many. But there are people or persons who have crossed their 45 years, and I don't think they can gain legal or rightful employment in any business place or any government agency. And I believe there should be an area catered for these people. And they need, Christmas is coming up, in fact, and they need some sort of financial assistance for their family. And I would suggest if the government would rethink a position and help those who is particularly above 45, employ those who is above 45 to in the 60 or 65 years bracket. There are many people right now who is discontent on the ground, and they are lashing out severely against some of the policies. And again, I voted for a change. I wanted a change, and I support the change. But there are some little areas of concern that they or the government needs to look into. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. Rest.
Andy, good morning. The most obvious person in the UNC is Kerr Marcel. Kerr. Sorry. My mistake. He's a PNM. My mistake. He's a PNM. And the cool Portman. Oh, that's my mistake again. The cool Portman is a PNM. Oh, Dolly. Oh, no, Dolly. Oh, oh, God. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Dolly is a sheep. She's cheap and better looking than sheep. And they cannot come up with one person, you know. I'm so sorry, man. They cannot come up with one person. That's how we get and see. But the PNM, oh God, I got a whole list of them. Okay? So the person who wanted to know is, give me some time now. Let me think about it and figure it out, because it's very difficult to come up with an answer. All right, have a good day. Later, bye. everybody.
Go ahead, caller. Pleasant good morning to you. And again, let me welcome on the platform, and very soon we will also be welcoming Wall Street's platform to Underground Report on the morning. So let me say welcome to 648 Television, Urban Felix. And them and all of you down there in Labre, Point 410. You all have to lock on to Irving down there. His program this week, his live program this week from 12 to 2. 12 midday to 2 o'clock. You see them other false social platforms that is going live all down there in Labre and Point 410. Don't study them other platform on them. They have a platform down there that hosting that down from on that side, that hosting a scrum called Slimy. I wouldn't say call the platform name, but that platform hosting a scrum called Slimy. That Donald Trump had to throw the basement very soon. I say no more. I ask you, the people of Point 14 Labre, Rosilak, that when you all want to listen to a talk show program, when you all want to listen or get a proper platform to be properly well informed, I say look on to 648 Television. You see the rest? I no rights. You see that rights before? So long as any platform is hosting people that is detrimental to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, detrimental to the country, well, let us stay away from it. Lennox know what platform I'm talking about, and that platform name will not be called on this program. So you, all you the people down there in Deep South, if you want to be reliably informed, if you're not on Bacchanal, if you're not on personalities, make sure and look on to 648 Television. You see the other platform that's saying the rights and it's a fair platform. Any platform that is hosting and encouraging people to be disrespectful to Trinidad and Tobagonians. They instead of living here on a Pacific platform hosting a Trinbagonia national that don't like Trinidad and Tobago, hate betterment of the country. You know all these projects that was unrolled by this present government that will be bringing real jobs for the people of down there, Rosilak, Point 14, Labre, Cedros, all those rural areas that the PNM mash up by closing down Petrotrain and closing down the refinery. You all will see the life again. But it have a Pacific platform that I want to believe now is a PNM platform. It hate progress. It will find any tutu, filth, and put down your throat and call that credibility and trying to stand up for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I have no respect for that platform until they get rid of that scum you call Slimy.
Bang, 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 bang.
So Point Fortin, Labrador, Rossi, like all these deep south areas, your social media platform to lock on to is 648 television with Irvin Felix.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
That other platform in which I was affiliated with, I had liked, I had believed in. But now my belief with that other platform, at this point in time, I'm believing that it is working very heavily with the PLM to finish destroy this country and not help rebuild it. Kingsley, you go ahead. After you, I have to introduce my co-host Lennox Smith. I'm sure he have a lot to say or to talk about when it comes to his front burners and all the current issues that are going on. Go ahead, Kingsley.
Well, let me say good morning to you and good morning to Lennox Smith and good morning to Mickie K. And Andy, I don't listen to no online program, so then if I go through, I see a Lennox Smith program, I listen to Lennox Smith program. But I more deal with the mainstream media, the legacy media. I more deal with when I listen to radio. And your program now it is online. Hopefully that it will be back on the mainstream very soon. That way I could be in my car without having my device and data costing me very expensive. You know, because the road are moving and I have to keep in touch. So now I on our next device here and on my phone here speaking to you. And listen to it and so it's a lot. So it will ease me up a little bit if you back on the mainstream media on the airwave. You know, I mean, I know I'm the king of the airwave. I'm the king of the airwave. Seeing that it will be good for the king of the airwave to be back there once again, back in his home. You know, like when Trump now get elected and Joe Biden say, "Welcome back home." Where you know 911 is home. So when you go back there, we say, well, we have to say, welcome back home. So I want to tell the CPO, stop making the government look bad, yeah? Because I don't know what's going on here. Promises make, promises keep, yeah? Stop making the CPO look bad. I don't know if the Minister of Finance will have to call it in because it kind of scare the working class. I want to tell the working class, have hope. Hope still. You never know. We might be like getting a crash grant before Christmas. We might get the back pay before Christmas. So I want the working class to have hope. Because they know that they want the union to go rogue already. They want the union to go rogue. But I come to tell the union this morning, hold your hand. Hold your hand. I believe the Prime Minister is going to find that money wherever. She's going to find that money. Wherever she find it, if she dig it out, from wherever it is. Promises make, promises keep. And that is one of our main campaign where over 200, now we have about 200 in the working class. Working class. Government workers, daily pay and monthly pay come out and vote out this wicked, evil, nasty 4% government. They said the mother of the nation, the queen of the Caribbean, says she's going to reward the working class. So I'm telling the CPO, stop, do not make the fine, make time. Make time. I don't know if the minister know what's going on, but it's playing out in the media. It's playing out in the legacy media. And CNC3 love to grab the news. CNC come, she come like BBC and CNN who are against Trump. So CNN, CNC3, all those reporters there, I like Nakash a little bit, I must say, but all the reporters there, they're against the UNC. They're misleading the public, fake information. And this is why that Andy saying today that his program has to be on different frequency. So the information will be published and they're going to get the thing. And I'm saying this, yeah. Ministers must find time when we go on mainstream media to come on this program here and give account to the people, because here is the base, here is the attitude, here is the vibes, here is the voting bank, here you're going to hear me, here you're going to hear many strong other activists who in the front line. And as I said, some will get easy, some will get now, and some will have to fight for it. But I believe in Kamala Blastic, there's everything for everybody. Some want it now, some didn't get it now. Some do not want it now and get it now. That is life. That is life. I still understand that. So me, so I tell them all these activists too. You know what I mean? I don't know my thing, but holy strength. We not even a good year yet. Let me see what going in the next year and a half, 2 years, and then we can be say, well, okay, better next term. But I want this government to be not a one-term government. Because when Kamala believe that, because in the next 4 to 5 years she going, I want it to be easy for we to win the election. I don't want it for us to come back. And I have to go back after Michelle Benjamin first time being a minister. But Avrana Moit first time being a minister. Kadisha, I mean, feeling the power, feeling the luxury of being, because I know there's some politicians on the way out. And they will do anything because doubt Rowley, they did say. Rowley know he was on the way out. So he made this decision against this country. And I believe that my leader, don't matter, she might be on her way out. She would never make this decision to hurt this country. Because Dr. Rowley did not care. Because he is a career politician, 40 years, multi-millionaire Dr. Rowley is here. And he did not care the decision he made, because he don't know already. I was the Prime Minister. My decision I make under a Prime Minister. They can't question me. The law govern me. I'm going to do things. I'm going to cause up for the chain. I'm back for office again. But there's many young people in the UNC who now get the taste of power. I don't want to see them. Look, right now. Shampa Kojo, she going mad. The next one, she going mad. Because they can't get up in the morning and go in the ministry. They are minister again. Good morning, boss. So what they do? They are going mad. The Shampa Kojo going mad. Next they song going mad. So I'm saying that the UNC, I believe, is on the right track. Might be nothing in good, nothing in perfect. It will have some hiccups along the way. But I'm asking the UNC, tell us the problem and fix the problem. Then we don't stay complaining about the problem. Get the proper evidence, do the research, cry to the police, let the police hold who they want to hold. Don't tell us money was under corruption, email was under corruption, and we don't know evidence to cry to the police. Like all the cry things to the police and make Mudilai get charged and make David Lee get thing. We need evidence. We need paper documents to take to the DPP, to take to the commissioner, that the commissioner can hold Foster Province, can hold Forest. And we have to go after them. As I said already, we have to go after them. But we need Forest to be handcuffed. Even if for one day. Even if we need, because they weaponize the system for to go after things. So it is an unfair game. It is an unfair game. We need, even if we get Forest on a handcuff on some kind of charges. Find some kind of charges to pin on Forest and to pin on things. We need this because that will give a boost. That is will give a boost to see Foster Cummins, to see in birth, to see Storting in But if Storting in handcuff, but you lost election at all. You lost if Storting in handcuff, but he brother and he family, if they see them in handcuff, you lost at all. So I'm saying that we need to go after these people. So I am happy so far. I'm happy so far with the UNC. Out of 10, I get them at 8, and then we see the small ups is because start. Andy, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity. And Smith, you are also. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lennox Smith, oh boy, a pleasant good morning to you. Well, the big thing out there is the CPO. Felicia Thomas, the president of the Public Service Association, is saying the CPO is stalling on their negotiations. You see that? You also heard Kamla Prasad Bisesa saying that the match flop, JTM match flop. You're also hearing that the police is involved in the kidnapping murder. Well, it's alleged it's involved in the kidnapping murder of that businessman with livestock. They also say the man family don't pay 50,000, it's just 50,000 again to pay, and they still kill the man. We could go on and on and on and on. But before you go there, hey, Mr. Lenny, it's time for, I know you're holding on a little while, but it's time for Lennox Smith to talk, but get short and sweet, and Lennox, ask something for you from Mr. Lenny. Go ahead, Mr. Lenny.
Go ahead. I'll always give way to callers.
Where Mr. Lenny? Ready, hell. Alright, well, I ain't see any Mr. Lenny, like he gone. Go ahead, Lennox Smith.
Good morning to all and sundry. Are you hearing me loud?
Nah, you're sounding low. You know you had to put it, you had to, yeah.
Let me put on my head. I'll put on my head. Are you hearing me now? Better?
Plenty better now.
Okay, yes indeed. Of course, a pleasant good morning to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, our friends in Tobago, and wherever you are streaming on the World Wide Web, represented good day to you on the best program, of course, in Trinidad and Tobago, and possibly the Caribbean, if not the world, and or the hemisphere. That being as it may, yes, there were several things, and again, I will be very compendious, I'll be very short. But just to say, yes, it is confirmed that policeman has been arrested in connection with the death, the kidnapping death of that farmer, livestock farmer. So therefore, he's engaged in what is called animal husbandry. Yes, indeed, of course. Well, we anticipated that. I think since Friday when we heard of this vigil and this protest against, of course, any infringement of that amorphous, that abstract called a zone of peace that nobody could adequately explain to the population what that is. Well, everybody knows what peace is. Peace is supposed to be an absence of war. But of course, in terms of the present circumstance and the utterances of the government via the Prime Minister in particular, and of course some of the bellicose language that is streaming across the Gulf of Paria from Caracas, then of course it is very difficult for anybody who has taken that position to talk about a zone of peace, having regard, of course, to some of the travails and the tragedy that is Trinidad and Tobago today in terms of crime and the tools that is used to perpetrate crime, guns and ammunition, as well as, of course, people trafficking, in addition to narcotics, and it comes from Venezuela, and therefore it is very difficult for somebody to have an argument that this should be a zone of peace, and the perpetrator of the difficulties that the region would be facing, CARICOM notwithstanding, to avoid identifying the perpetrators, or should I say the causative agents, which of course one has to go hark right back to Venezuela. The fact is that over 8 million people came out of there. Trinidad and Tobago has had its more than fair share. Our economic difficulties are multiplied by the presence of them here. And then, of course, we also have the social problems of crime, criminality, again, multiplied by their being here, and indeed, of course, the utilization of our coastal or maritime zone for the transshipment and the engagement of narcotics and other contraband. utilizing our waters again. So therefore, it is silly to talk about a zone of peace because we have a situation where the Prime Minister rightfully has capitalized and piggyback on the fact that Donald Trump has decided, the Americans have decided to come down on this side in order to, of course, stop these items from reaching the United States and therefore from source, for want of a better term, and it will benefit and is benefiting Trinidad and Tobago. The police has already said that there's a shortage of marijuana and they have to look inland now because, of course, local producers, local growers are now, of course, trying to fill the vacuum that would have been created as a consequence of the scarcity of the product. You know, is a market kind of market forces scenario. But so to cut a long story short, I was not surprised that that was not well attended. Of course, the Prime Minister is correct in her own assessment that it was poorly attended, and therefore it really and truly doesn't have any impact on what she has said and the interests of Trinidad and Tobago. The other issue I think you mentioned, it slipped me a bit. I think there were three issues that you raised that is gathering news at this point.
Yeah,
at this point in
well, the
time.
union, them, you don't deal with that with the union.
The union, yes.
With JTM, you deal with JTM already.
Clearly, it appears that the frustration of Miss Felicia is wearing thin because of she says that she have put several dates this week for at least negotiations to start. I think it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to Thursday. So we have about 2 more days, according to the days that she would have identified. And yet she is to meet with the CPO. Of course, we have said realistically, and I've said it on the corridor transformation, the nexus and the empathy and the significance of Christmas into Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago. And if people would have had certain expectations to at least have a bumper Christmas, a bumper Carnival, it cannot be achieved without financial resources. And therefore, well-deserved money, people worked for it, and no one should be skylarking with that. So if there is a delay because of some agenda that is not consistent with that of the government, because we have heard that the Minister of Finance has signed off. He couldn't do that without the consent and the approval of the Prime Minister. But I also take note that he said that there were some prerequisites that had to be put in place that might have accounted for, but I have no brief. But Anita Felicia, that does not take away from Felicia's and her membership, who of course have been waiting for so many years in order to get that piece of kakada, so to speak, to augment and to of course improve their physical and material circumstance, having worked for it for so long and being deprived by the PNM when they were in government. Of course, I want to say this, that in all three instances, the PNM propaganda machinery would have been, of course, in overdrive. And I think Miss Santa Cruz has identified that, and I think she's in a good place by, of course, calling that out, because, of course, here it is. I think it's Gonzalez. Oh, no. I think it was Forrest Al-Rari, who said that, of course, he wants to know with respect to the I think it's the Felicia matter, where the money is coming from. No, I think it's no. Imbert says where the money is coming from, and then we have this situation with respect to the former Attorney General, who, of course, who himself, of course, is a scoundrel. We know that from experience and from all of the experiences that we have had. But what is more important is that the PNM is beginning to capitalize on that. Alwari came to the fore
Alwari.
asking questions about yes, Alan Roberts and the now resurfaced or revived live sports matter. And this investigative reporter that is now, of course, having a 3-part or 2-part series on the subject. Matters that would have already been ventilated before the courts and so on. And they are trying to repackage it to make it look as though it is fresh. Of course, Alan is very clinical and very smart not to respond to the nonsense. What he said, however, that Al-Rari should be if he speaks that outside in public, he will, of course, have to pay the price. And I think that would have put some kind of gag order on Faris Al-Rari in terms of what he would have liked to say. But certainly, he was trying to hint or indicate that Alan Roberts has something to answer to as a result of the revelations that no doubt is late news, old news, stale news, obsolete news, but at the same time is good political fodder for the PNM as far as they are concerned. We have a duty to let the population know that is old thing, that is old news or old thing or fake things, and we would have to put that behind us and let's get on with, of course, the marvelous rediscovery of Trinidad and Tobago, and that Trinidad and Tobago is now open for serious business, having unveiled, of course, the redevelopment or the renewal of Trinidad and Tobago as a place of investment, as a place potentially to get, of course, our crime and criminal behavior under control and the greater prosperity and all of the other things that is added on to what all of us would like to be in a society such as ours.
Yes.
Dubai, they call it, of course, Singapore. And that
the little Singapore, the little Dubai of the Western hemisphere. Oh boy. Yes, somebody beat Thomas say, I'm fed up. I'm so upset hearing all this killing and housebreaking, robberies taking place. But what is more upsetting is when it have police involvement in them too. That is so bad. And you call a pleasant good morning to you. Where you calling from?
Well, he has a point, and all of us will not deny that. Go ahead, caller.
Morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox.
Hey, Mr. Controversy.
Okay. I agree with the Prime Minister with the attendance of that. People don't have no trust in those unions anymore, you know. So they wouldn't have any they will have no say in anything that they try to do, because people don't trust unions anymore. So they have no say in that. When it comes to the PSA now, the PSA, she comes like, as Lennox say, they say go ahead. So she attacking the CPO. She come like Trump and Venezuela. Venezuela is saying nothing but America, but attacking Trinidad. So Felicia good with the government, so she can't attack the finance minister to say he's stolen because of the prerequisites, right? But she attacking the CPO when the CPO had to wait on him anyway. I don't see the sense in it. So like, oh, Trump.
You struggling, no boy. You had to come to play clay. And you laugh. No, but you hear Tanku say.
Yeah, that was say Tanku say it has some prerequisites that is still working out.
Right, but he said you already gave the CPO the go ahead.
He gave them, but he still has some things in paperwork. The CPO they're still waiting on paperwork, so he tell them all go ahead. But I believe he might be telling them go ahead, meet with the union, and they probably could sort out what they sort out after you go to the union and say, here what? Let me hear what they offer. This is what the government offer, but I'm still waiting on specific something from the government still, but I'm willing to listen. That's all I know. I'm willing to listen to your offer, and this is what the government put forward so far.
Oh, hold on. Lennox Smith, they Mr. Controversial. You know he's very controversial, Lennox Smith. Lennox Smith, what he's trying to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago is that Felicia bubbling and weaving, but really and truly is Dave Tanku is saying is who holding back the scenes and wherever it go. When Dave Tanku make it clear, Lennox Smith, that he already sent letter, he obeyed what Kamala say. Is Mr. Controversy or controversial accurate at what he's saying, or he just want to be
well,
protected?
one has to take, if one has to respond to that, you have to take it from what Felicia has said. She has knowledge that those nuances have emerged, but she also is very firm that that ought not to in any way take away the opportunity to meet and to begin the process. It is not right to say that you have already calculated. For example, there should be calculated with a high degree of reciprocity, or put another way, within the context and the principle of proper negotiations, which means that you must have a conversation across the table, so to speak, sitting down and talking. She's not the one, of course, to take things meted out to her or orchestrated in some other boardroom or some other office, and then, of course, just shove it down her throat. I think she made it very, very clear. So she has acknowledged that, but she's saying that nothing should stop the independent officer, the officer that the
independent
CPO to meeting with, of course, the bargaining representatives of the workers of the public sector.
Right, Mr. Controversy, you heard Lennox Smith controversy.
Yeah, so as I say, the main thing is, let's start the conversation. Don't have them sit down waiting, because we know it's mostly 10% they're going and get. So start the conversation with them and say, okay, this is the proposal from the government. We're proposing 10% over the period, but we still have to work out some nitty-gritty, probably COLA and all this kind of thing. A little nitty-gritty might have to work out still, but this is what it start the process. But when you ain't telling them nothing, you're hearing Stanku say go ahead, but then you ain't seeing nothing going ahead. So she will get upset. I did think that way. She will get upset because you already say start the process, and he's still delaying.
Yeah, but how you only still going in Tanku direction when the lady says she vexed the CPO? She says the CPO, she ain't blaming Tanku.
Right, that was saying. The CPO have to start the conversation, and that is what he's not doing. He's not taking a meeting and saying that they're still waiting on the nitty-gritty from Tanku. That is what he's saying. That is what he's saying. He said they still have some things to work out. But the thing is, let them start the conversation with the CPO and say, here, this is what the government proposed, and this is what we want to get, and start it. Don't just let them sit down there waiting like nothing will happen. So she have a right to get upset. She have a right to get upset, man. But I think they should start the talk with her, right?
All right. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Go ahead, caller. Pleasant good morning to you. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Good morning, brother, and good morning to you and Mickie and Mr. Lennox and to my wonderful people. I just was listening to the program this morning, and just a couple of days ago I was going through my phone and I came on the conversation. I was talking about people and, how they look and, in some of those in the opposition. And I came across a picture of a guy with a farm in Tobago. And he took out a picture, I believe it's with a sheep. And it is the first time I see where an animal was more attractive in that picture than a human being. I just could not believe my eyes. And then you have another one, I believe he's from Antigua, and he was the Minister of Finance. And I don't know, I'm sure your listeners are aware of what a Persian cat.
Oh boy, we lost you, Mr. Lenny. We lost you. You're reconnecting. But get to the point. So in that way, because I would like to ask who is the one you come up with in Tobago or who is the next one. But you're reconnecting. Let me continue with some calls with some other calls there. Let's continue. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hi, good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, everyone. And good morning, a special good morning to you, Anna. Hope you're feeling better. Here you're a little hoarse with the flu. Anyway, I heard you say something there about some Daniel and Joseph was disrespectful to Miss Woodbrook yesterday. I didn't see or I didn't hear. And to tell you the truth, I don't care. Because you see me, when it comes to these people, these labastarians, these gutter rats, these lowlife, whatever opinion they have about me or whatever I have to say, it doesn't matter because it doesn't count. Because as far as I'm concerned, these people are nobodies. You understand? So let them say what they want to say. I don't play sailor and freight powder. Everybody entitled to their opinion, and whatever they have to say, they can say. And I entitled to my opinion, and what I have to say, I am saying it, and who vex, they vex. Who don't want to hear me when I talking, put cotton in all your ear. You understand? That is all your problem. You're all in my class, all in my league. So just one thing I have to tell all you. All. You hear? All. And one other thing I want to say, Andy. Last night I'm listening to the TV6 and I'm hearing Mark Bassan coming with his report. These people don't have no shame. They don't have no self-respect. They don't have no love for Trinidad and Tobago. Who the hell care about Mark Bassan and the investigating report about life sport? All you just, all you can't put all your foot in the UNC shoe. All you can do is rake up a set of old stale thing. Nobody not interested. Mark Bassan, 10 years. You didn't have no investigative report about AV drilling and Petrotrin. 10 years, you didn't tell me up to now. You didn't tell me what was the finding with the Auditor General and 3.6 billion. No, you couldn't investigate that. You understand? You be here, Cummins family get 124 million is alleged contract. You didn't come and tell me about that. It had a situation with Ventor Credit Union. You didn't go and investigate that, right? It had the houses in Tobago that all of them buy and get them who get it free, who get it with a big discount and all thing. Massive corruption went on for 10 years, Mark Bassan. You didn't come, you didn't investigate all of that, but you come with your tasteless, stale, waste of time story about live sport. Well, let me tell you now. Report, you bring part one, bring back. Let me tell you this now. Mark Bassan, and all like Mark Bassan, bring all your stale thing. Well, bring back section 34. You understand? Bring back everything. The fact of the matter is, we don't care. We don't care. Because if all you had some kind of evidence and something that was true, why all you didn't do something about it? But all you want to make a mountain out of a molehill? And Alan was there. I think he was the minister. He was scared. And all you did with that live spot is to prevent them young people from getting involved in sports. And half of them would have reached the Olympics. They would have been stars in football. But because all your bad mind and all your hate for UNC, all you prevent the young people from having opportunities. And now all you want to switch it. You understand? So you know something, Mark Bassan? You continue. If you feel you're making any kind of sense, and I don't know, I wonder, who in the PNM paying you? Who it is encouraging you? But all you could go on, as I tell all you already, all you could say this, all you could say that. All you could jump high, all you could jump low. You understand? The United National Congress is the government of Trinidad and Tobago. They were elected by the intelligent, ambitious people. Kamala Prasad Bisesa is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Just to remind all you, in case all you didn't know. You understand? So all you can recap this, all you can recap that. Nobody cares. Nobody with sense cares. You understand? I've fed up all you. Yeah, and all who want to say whatever they want to say when I talk, all I could sit all your PNM till all you dead. All you who like the gutter, all you hog who like mud, all you who do them, all your hog who they can serve sponge cake. All I had to tell all you is haul, haul. And the good, decent, ambitious people, blessings to all of you. And continue supporting, and as I say, continue praying and continue being there for our government, because we are the people who want a brighter future for ourselves, our family, and for our children. But the rest of you, as I say, I hope they find a place, I'm saying it again, some place in the last part of Trinidad, and put all here and build a wall high like the sky, because we don't even want to see all here. Good for nothing, Anyway, one thing I tell all you again, let me tell all you, all the haters, haul. Blessings, Andy.
Andy, good morning again. Andy, Kingsley, when he talk, he's confusing. I don't understand the Kingsley. I think Kingsley or Kingsley or whatever he needs to stay out of politics. He talks about CNN and MSNBC news. Andy, I don't hear any one of them. I don't hear Fox News have a Trinidadian working for them any news. I watch Fox News, I don't hear them have a Trinidadian. But CNN hired a Trinidadian, Abby Phillips, she's Trinidadian. One of the top news reporters, CNN, she's Trinidadian. I don't hear Fox hiring any Trinidadian, so Kingsley, you're clown. You don't know nothing. I keep telling you every single time. You pretend to be a fighter, but you're no fighter. You're a fool. See, I don't hear Fox saying anything about it. Okay? So don't call and say this news is that news station fake news. The only fake is you. Alright, Andy? Talk to you later. Tell King guys shut up. Bye.
Andy, good morning. Good morning, Lennox and Mickie and everybody. I get so upset yesterday. You see this man they call Ralph Gonzalez? I don't know why they put him out with the monkey put the nuts. This is a disrespectful, dirty mouth, foul mouth, just like Rowdy. He is ridiculing our Prime Minister and says she's not stately-like and all kind of confusion and all kind of things he's saying about her, right? The reason why he's annoyed because she is blocking the drugs and ammunition and all what is dirty. This is going from Venezuela into here. Now, I will surely tell people this, and I don't care. And I'm saying it. Anybody who was against her doing this is because they were benefiting from it, right? He's not benefiting anymore. And he only benefit as his ATM machine when another government is there. You know the government we're talking about? Their good friend, right? Who is in the same thing, in the same cahoots with all of them together. He is only coming here as an ATM machine. We can't come here as an ATM machine anymore and take our money. So I want to tell Ralph Gonzalez, you're doing just like the PNM, and that is why you're there so many years, because you keep ripping off people and saying you win. You nasty, dirty, foul-mouthed son of a so-and-so.
Good morning. Let your fear teach you and prepare you to do what you fear. Choose challenge as your path forward. Walk through your greatest challenges and they will lead you to your greatest achievements. And remember, life is all about facing new challenges, and overcoming them is what gives you comfort and pleasure.
I might be wrong.
could be wrong, but the way things looking, I don't think that people have money to pay this. So he is left there to stall this negotiation. All the other positions, they remove people. But this one, he stay. Let me see how it's going.
PSA President say Brian Manning this morning on Stefan that he's a fool. He's a buffoon. He's an imps. That's what she said. Time check. It's 14 minutes to the hour to 9 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report and viewing the Ground Report. On these various platforms. On Real Media TT. On Facebook. On 648 television. That's Irvin Felix them. On YouTube. On Real Media TT also on YouTube. On the Ground Report on YouTube. On Corridor Transformation on YouTube. And soon, most likely before the week done, you'll also be getting WYZ TV. That's Wall Street platform will also be right here on the Ground Report on a morning. And many other intelligent programs that are about building Trinidad and Tobago and not on Bacchanal and this and that. As I tell you, when it comes to Deep South, all you listen to 648 television. For now, that platform in which the Ground Report used to affiliate itself with, bypass that to all you foreigners, everybody. See, that platform, that slimy, is being accommodated to personally attack people, personally attacking the Pitbull, calling me a B-man, all kind of thing. The only reason why I ain't sent no law papers yet is because I know and respect the runner, the founder of that platform. And nobody could come here on the Ground Report and talk about the owner of that platform, because that will be getting personal. I felt hurt. The owner initials RJ. I felt hurt that platform will be open up a platform in which I respect. Will be open up to scums like Slimy to deflate people's character. To get personal with people. Just have a program. Talk where to talk. Use the people platform that you get the opportunity, you dirty Slimy. And then the first time I'm doing this, use it wisely. Don't use it to be personal with people. Calling people all kind of names and all them things. And I'm really disappointed at the owner of that platform to see that Slimy is using his platform in that type of way. To get personal and not bring the facts, the evidence, and have a program to dispute people in proper debates on who's wrong and who's right. Not to say who is B-man, who is the N-word, who is Negro, who is the C-word coolie, who is this, and all those set of racial things that going on that are being encouraged by Slimy on that platform. I have nothing against the owner of that platform. But until that owner get rid of Slimy or govern down that, I take 2 steps backwards. He's a person that I still have a little respect for. But let me see if he's a man of great humility and will understand what I'm saying. Let's see. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, I want to say a very good morning to the Ground Report, Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Mickie K, and to the whole of the Ground Report families. I am from Sandy Grande, and my contribution this morning is just the same thing that I am recognizing. The Lord is showing me that the PNM, all of them hands have animal blood, the opposition, and they keep doing rituals. Look at even the police service. They're doing rituals to dismantle that. All the organization is blood sacrifice they're doing and creating these demons that going in and causing havoc in our country. You understand? And people in these different institutions need to pray. Before they start work, they need to hold hand and pray. So only prayers could cut this. And Andy Williams, you are loved by the people. You're plain. You say things as you see it. You have love in your heart. God is with you. And you don't worry with Slimy. Slimy is a mental case. He's a madman and he's totally jealous. He envy. He can't be like you. He can never be like you. So let me just leave it there. He's a madman. He needs to go in sentence. And this is my report this morning. God bless you.
Again, I have nothing against the owner of the platform, and nobody, not Miss Santa Cruz, not nobody could come on this platform and directly attack that owner, or attack Felix, or attack Lennox, or attack no personal. No. Debate. But to see that platform left a scum like Slimy, to get personal to call me a B-man and I this, I that, I'm real disappointed in the owner. But I still have love in my heart and I'm still normal. Hence the reason I ain't calling the platform name, I ain't calling the owner name, but I know he's listening. My problem is not with the platform. My problem is who he's hosting on the platform at this point in time that is getting personal and racial and disrespectful to people. That a defamation could come in his direction. Because I have tapings of Slimy defaming my character. And I ain't sent a letter to the platform yet. Because, again, I know the owner of the platform. I and the owner of the platform good. But you see, allowing people to come go on a platform, your platform to defame me, my character, that is a very, very, very serious thing. And then talking about the drinking rum. You know, kick staying with me. So please let your platform apologize to me and distance itself.
Well, Andy, for what it worth, I have learned a very long time ago that persons who are deficient, or who cannot, as you rightly indicated, string some sentences together in order to, even if they take a position contrary to their opponent in terms of their position, and they resort to those kinds of personal attacks and recriminations, it means therefore they are extremely deficient. and therefore either they are intellectually in a state of decline, either that they are not confident enough to have a conversation and they're receptive enough to, take blows verbally, of course, as they expect their opponents so to do. And so they resorted to these, what I consider to be canal and gutter commentary that really and truly, as you rightly said, adds no value. But it more speaks to their character and their inability, of course, to meet the standard that is required. They themselves vex with themselves, so to speak, and will have to resort to all kinds of vitriolic and nasty statements that, as I said, indicates how petty they are.
Exactly.
So it's a petty individual, yeah. So
exactly.
I have learned that a very long time ago. So that's why that is water
under the blood
on a dog
right.
back. But we have other people who are listening.
Exactly.
That is the important thing here. And therefore, we have a responsibility to censure that, because of there are other people who will not take it that way. And we ought not to accept that as a platform that has so many people listening and so many people making some very intelligent contribution, save for that minuscule element that we could amputate. Because as I think it was the Bible that said that if, of course, your foot hurt you, your toes hurt you, you amputate it to get rid of it in order to save the rest of the body. Well, that is what we are doing here. So that is gangrene on the onset. And therefore, we have to do some amputation. We have to do some surgery to, of course, make sure that the rest of the body remains healthy.
Yes.
Which in this case, of course, the analogy suggests the rest of the listenership and the contributors, and of course the host that we are.
Nice. So again, to all foreigners, to all the people that is look onto social media to look for various talk show programs. You the people down there, Point 14, Labre, Rosilac, all you deep south. If you are looking for a platform which I'll be interviewing, you all MPs are very soon. The MP for Labre, the MP for Point 14, you all councillors, everybody will be interviewed very soon right here. There's no other platform to look on to. Make sure and look for 648 television with Irvin Felix. That next platform, I will mention it back eventually, because it have been doing all right work. It have it little tooth and tongue, cleaning up to do, as the Lennox say. It have it amputations to take place. But I can promote a platform that have a scum like Slimy on it, defaming people character. When it amputates its nuisance, then I will give it all my blessings once again. Because again, I have nothing against the owner. And if the owner, whether it be the owner and Miss Santa Cruz had their scenes, or everybody had their scenes, or whatever, that whole thing, that I have nothing to do with that. But if you check good, I never allow the owner to come here to talk about nobody. I never allow Miss Santa Cruz to get personal. No, nobody don't get personal with nobody. I see somebody throw. But Andy, Miss Santa Cruz says get personal with the boss man. No. I never hear she defaming the man character. For a matter of fact, she don't even know who is the boss man. What I see she doing is debating the boss man in a very, very aggressive way, and calling them boss man this, boss man that. Same thing when boss man making the argument. He say, let me say Miss Santa Cruz, there's that and there's that and there's that. That is okay. I don't hear the boss man saying Santa Cruz is this and she's that and getting personal. No. Miss Santa Cruz is get personal with the boss man based on the debate and the bosses. Many other people they say, but with the boss man now talking, he now seen boss and walking, he now seen this, he now seen that. Nobody don't get personal. When it comes to defaming people character, calling people real names. That's like me calling my name Andy Williams. And saying, I's a B man. I don't Lennox Smith, I will make you call that specific platform and you know what I'm talking about. Because it's you was one instrumental in talking about that platform from down south. Labre side. That specific platform is where you are advised to leave Namalco alone. So I know you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go down the road and wanting to sue that platform because it has nothing to do with he. But what I'm watching is he's allowing somebody on that platform to defame me. And I'm not playing that. UNC have a lot of lawyers. And I don't want that individual to put out money unnecessary because I slimy.
I'll make a discreet intervention.
Very good, very good. And again, let the individual know I have nothing against him. I have nothing against his platform. But I am
And
just.
nobody does.
I just heard.
Nobody does. He's one of us.
Exactly.
In form and in character and in essence. We may have a little difference in positioning, but certainly in terms of the mutual respect, I think that has never waned, and it will never, because of the lasting relationship that we would have had over the years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is why you realize up to now, may call the person name, I ain't call the platform. It's all again. I just disappointed that specific platform in where I affiliate myself, the Ground Report, all of us affiliate ourselves with that slimy is being allowed on it to deflame my character. And I don't want to go down the road as suing. Nice. I wouldn't call the platform name until eventually, if it keep going on, after I send a legal letter to the platform, a legal letter, well, we don't know where it's slimy name, and I can't get that slimy, but what I could get at is the platform that hosting slimy. Slimy out there, you know.
That would not augur well for good relations.
Exactly.
It will not augur well for the relationship that has been carefully nurtured over the years, and the mutual respect that have been garnered. And so I'm sure that with some discreet intervention, that matter could be easily resolved. I will endeavor to so do. Right, and let's put that behind us.
Yes, let's put that behind us.
And let us continue with the process of development and making our contribution to national development.
Nice. I know they go call you. I want them call you.
Hello, Andy, Mikey, and Lennox Smith. This is Juice. I know I haven't called in a while, but I heard somebody talk about Abby Phillips from CNN. She's a blasted liar, right? And she could haul. I don't care if she's from Trinidad, right? She's a nasty liar. And that person could haul too. Have a pleasant day.
Nice. I'll take about 2 more calls or so before we rack up. Time check. It's 4 minutes past your over at 9 o'clock. And you're listening and viewing the Ground Report.
Yeah, it's after 9 already, 4 minutes past. So, we have to be on time and to the minute because,
very soon.
Where the future lies, time is of essence.
Yeah. Although where the future lies, when we do end up back mainstream, we don't know what mainstream yet. It could be backed by Robert Amaro, 104. It could be by Iowa Station, 91.9. The future lies anyway. Mainstream is back very soon for the ground report. And at 5 to 9, we done at a lock off by 5 to 9. So we have to, all 5 to 9. No, it's at 9 o'clock. We can't wait for 9 o'clock.
Environment, it's very, very time sensitive.
5 minutes before.
I remember, Andy, over at Ama when people were quarreling, you consume 2 minutes of a time. How I getting it back, and they report to management.
Yeah,
I remember that very distinctly.
Yeah,
reported that to management. When I think, well, we have a relationship, so we could always, cut off a little earlier so that we could compensate for time on the next occasion. No, people go to management and reporting, of course, the ground report, overstaying their welcome or their due cut-off time. I remember that.
When we supposed to lock off 9 o'clock, all 5 past 9, the ground report locking off, and the program that was coming after the ground report, people went and complained to Shara, Mara, Robert, and them saying they pay for the time, and look at the time, and the ground report wouldn't lock off early.
I remember that very distinctly. And on the other hand, when they are late, unavoidably, they want us to hold on. Sometimes 15 minutes, half an hour. I remember that very distinctly as well, including, of course, when Amar's program is started to start just after we would have left, and we had to stay there and, of course, accommodate or pick up the time until he arrives. I remember that too. So you have both sides of it, and that's why I prefer to have a mutually, cordial relationship among persons who are sharing the same space or the same platform or radio or telecommunication facility, because there may be some time when we will need each other, and therefore we must have this kind of symbiotic, meaning that we must exist for our mutual benefit in such an environment. But some people are very cagey, especially when they are at the advantageous end. People like me, of course, as I say, will not be fazed by that, because I'm a very flexible, and therefore I will have something urgent to do, and I know that the radio station can't play by itself or put on something automatic when people expect people to be talking or live programs, and so we accommodate. Sometimes whole half day we are there when we should have left it there by 9 o'clock. And
boy. Let us let you talk that. Remember, when we overstay with them and they're early, it's no problem because we're holding on for them. But every time we go over the time, when they're late, they're happy. We stay over half an hour more to block for them because they're in traffic.
They will ask whether or not we have something to do, and most of it, we always have something to do after the program. That is why, of course, we have a limit. We understand there's a limited time. So therefore, you program yourself so as to do something immediately after, because the day doesn't end there for us. We have children and we have families and so on. And therefore, we have to find food. But in those circumstances, I have never heard any kind of thank you or any kind of understanding of that nature to say, we keep you back, I'm very sorry, and so on. So. But if the reverse is the case, well, boy, and they came early, and we only take 5 seconds, 5 minutes, boy, worry like hell.
Right, last voice note before we go.
Good morning, Mikey, Lennox, and Andy. Well, Andy and Lennox, well, with this new thing that the future lies for everyone, we have to move fast and quickly, because the PNM will try to stall every move and every corner that we decide to make this thing happen. So the government has to focus on, actually, in my humble opinion, is to actually get this up and running, maybe as fast as soon as in January, start the projects. And as our previous caller said, some of the things that happening locally, meaning like the roads and whatever it is has to be done locally, should be considered, parallel running with the same thing happening, you understand? So we can't start these big projects and have these, what might be considered minor, but it's major for the average person to be on the sideline. So I think in hand, they should be, going along with these things taking place, getting the roads fixed, getting the drains clean, doing whatever is necessary to get the place functioning. All right. So this is just my opinion. Then we go forward. And again, if there's any party outside there, go for the opposition bench. Blessings, everyone.
Nice. Thank you very much. So Trinidad and Tobago.
Those are valid concerns, and that will be ventilated either one way or another. Those, if there is an oversight, if there's an undersight, if there is a non-consideration, in all practicality and human experience as we move forward, these things will come to the fore if they are not well thought out. And that's all I would say for the time being.
Nice. So don't forget Corridor Transformation tonight. Yes, Corridor Transformation tonight. Yours truly, Lennox Smith, from 8 o'clock. And don't forget our newest platform that join us right here on Real Media TT on the Ground Report. 648 television. We'll be serving Felix. He'll be on live from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Now it's on midday. So you all can look on there to hear what Mr. Felix have to say. We'll bring to you all. And very soon, Mr. Wall Street will be on. Platform will be locked on too. And we will be accommodating all those various platforms that is about progress, change, and willing to work with the government in making Trinidad and Tobago a better place. I'm Andy Williams, better known as the Pitbull of radio. On behalf of Lennox Smith, the big word man, Mickie K, better known as Mighty K. On behalf of the Ground Report team, we thank you all. You all could have choose any other social media platforms to log on to, and you all choose these platforms here. So we look forward to seeing you all and hearing you all same time, same place tomorrow, please God. From Monday to Friday, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and soon to be back on mainstream media. Until tomorrow, please God. Morning, please God. We are out of here.
We are out of here.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.